So this is going to be my video review of The Oath by Laura Poitras. What's really great about this documentary, I think, is that the meat of the story was really founded by accident. Laura's original idea was to tell the story of a person who'd recently been released from Guantanamo Bay and what their homecoming was like. And in doing the work for that with Salim Hamdan, who's actually the driver of Osama bin Laden for many, many years. But in interacting with his family, she discovered Abu Jandal. She described it as stumbling upon someone who intersected the post 9/11 world perfectly. Even though throughout the film you don't really lose the sense that Jandal is a dangerous person and that he is associated with the Al-Qaeda and was Osama bin Laden's right-hand man, like, even though we know all of these really scary things, you can't help but be charmed by him. So in the way that Laura chose to portray him as a character, you see him in, for the most part, in moments that are very docile, to the point that you're surprised when you see like images of him like dressed up and standing near bin Laden. So you see him in all these very sort of like serene kinds of like everyday average moments, and I just really like the way that it's sort of cut against the sort of sharp reality of the situation, and interviews with him on television saying that he's no longer considers himself a terrorist, but still supports the Al-Qaeda and their beliefs. Instead of being told what you're supposed to think, it's sort of like you're given all of this information and you're left to make your own educated assessment. I think that the film did a really good job of isolating itself within this sort of like self-contained world, which was really important to me as a native New Yorker and somebody who was here during 9/11. For the film to be able to provide that kind of distance between myself and my own personal experiences and the people on the screen, I thought that was a really crucial thing in sort of eliminating any sense of bias that you would have coming into the story and wanting there to be a certain outcome. The Q&A session was really good. I thought Laura was really personable. I thought she was really approachable. I thought that she just sort of had this like peaceful intellect about her that seems to be the thing that makes her such a sharp journalist. Like the fact that I'm sure she's got some kind of agenda or bias, but the fact that you never see it shine through in the film, nor necessarily in the Q&A even, I think that's really important to her being a reliable filmmaker.